In the Black Out Loud.
Build your global accounting and finance career. Keen to pursue career opportunities abroad? Here's how accounting and finance professionals can showcase their skills and knowledge to best advantage and land an overseas role. By Nicola Heath. This article has been edited for audio purposes. Article begins. In 2024, then World Economic Forum CEO Klaus Schwab declared the world had arrived in the intelligent age. Quote, a societal revolution driven by rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, AI, quantum computing and blockchain, unquote. This transition to a world where technology is advancing exponentially has significant implications for work, particularly regarding the skills employers need to keep pace with continuous change. Core skills are evolving. According to the World Economic Forum, WEF, Future of Jobs Report 2025, employers expect 39% of workers' core skills to change by 2030. The most prized skills in 2025 relate to cognitive ability, the ability to navigate change and leadership. The report also looks at the skills that have seen the largest increase in demand. The top 3 relate to technology, AI and big data, networks and cybersecurity, and technological literacy. Next on the list are creative thinking, resilience, flexibility and agility, and curiosity and lifelong learning. Nicole Gorton, director at global recruitment agency Robert Half, says the WEF report's findings align with her experience. Across the globe, finance and accounting managers are using AI and automation tools to increase efficiencies, and they need teams in place with the right skills to use them. As finance teams' digital transformation projects ramp up, companies need professionals with strong skills in AI, cybersecurity, automation, and enterprise resource planning systems, Gorton says. Employers are also looking for candidates who possess strong soft skills, including stakeholder management, communication, problem-solving, and critical thinking. In-demand global skills. Dr. Ashley Jones, CPA Australia's Chief Learning and Innovation Officer, says in Schwab's intelligent age, critical thinking and the use of AI have superseded basic data compilation as the most in-demand skills in accounting and finance. Dr. Jones says, how do you tell compelling stories? How are you able to persuade using data? And how are you able to position yourself as a business advisor? David George, Senior Managing Director at Michael Page Australia, says that in the current climate, most organisations around the world are focused on increasing productivity and cost reduction. He says, strong analytical skills and the ability to make strategic recommendations based on the numbers are key in a world where costs and productivity are critical factors. Gorton says in-demand skills vary from country to country. Across international markets, companies' prioritisation of technology, risk, regulatory compliance, and strategic advisory roles is escalating demand for a variety of finance and accounting professionals, she says. In the US, financial reporting, financial modelling, technology expertise, and management experience are highly sought after, she says. While financial reporting is a skill in demand in the UK, companies also seek talent who have automation, technical accounting, and data analytics business intelligence tools experience. European countries like Belgium and Germany seek multilingualism as well as budgeting, forecasting, and financial analysis. Framing is everything. As an international candidate seeking to stand out from local applicants, the framing of employment history matters. Gorton recommends highlighting impact, accomplishments, and achievements gained in previous positions. Simply listing the responsibilities tells the employer nothing but a description of that role, she says. To highlight contributions, include statements such as, led the implementation of a new budgeting system, resulting in an X% reduction in budget variances within the first year, or streamlined the accounts payable process, decreasing invoice processing time by X% and capturing X dollars in early payment discounts annually. These types of impactful resume points hold a lot more weight than simply listing tasks from the job. For some organisations, recruiting a candidate from overseas can feel like a risk. It is wise to clearly articulate your motivation for relocating and how your skills align with the needs of that market in your application, Gorton says. Relocating overseas is a significant undertaking, especially when family is involved. George, who sits on Michael Page's Asia Pacific board, says employers often want extra reassurance from an overseas candidate that they will not withdraw at the last minute. That is a very frustrating situation for the employer, he says. You have to try to eliminate those concerns early in the process. My advice is to explain why you're so passionate about moving to this country. Is there a factor pulling you there? Have you got family or friends from that country? Have you been to that country before? Have you done your research? It's important to show you're fully committed to making the move. Skills verification. An international candidate's qualifications and employment history can look very different to their local counterparts. As a result, skills verification can be a valuable tool for showcasing an overseas applicant's skills and providing recruiters with an extra layer of reassurance that they are up to the job. To move into international markets, globally recognised certifications like MBAs, CPAs, ACCAs, and CFAs are strong in verifying a candidate's finance and accounting skills, Gorton says. Recruiters will also verify work experience via reference checks and potentially skills-based assessments to help ensure the candidate's practical abilities align with job requirements. An increasingly popular form of skills verification is digital badging, a task-oriented form of assessment that contains verified metadata linking to a certification. These badges can be displayed in email signatures or digital resumes, and on social media sites such as LinkedIn. Skills can also be rebadged to ensure they remain up to date, explains Dr. Jones. Skills verification is incredibly important, particularly if you want to be a global worker, because it enables a candidate to demonstrate that they can apply specific skills in a contextual setting, she says. You're clearly identifying that people not only understand the knowledge but can apply it too.
In the Black Out Loud.